to the grill. Coming down slab, let's go. I got an 84 candy, Cadillac with rich, peanut butter insides, I'm riding legit. Come from Port Arthur, Texas, where the hating is up. So getting this who hate my guts, but I ain't giving them one. Cause the truth is really this, I put these on the map. With these vicious ass beats and these country ass raps. Got a team of real killers for the jackers and fakers. Bust your dead up in your ass, send you home to your maker. I'm saying cake up, rock up, putting up in your slut, in a mouth, in a ear, in a eye too, so she can see a again, put my up in a mouth and make it step your game up. I got my change up, switching lane to lane in the V, sipping purple stuff. I bought a Cadillac, dropped it to the concrete. Yeah. It's UGK for life, you know who run the streets. Age of 13, that's when I started serving cheese. I had never touched 100, now I play counting G's. On East 11th Street, or that damn short Texas. Help me buy my lack, I told them boys, the Lexus. Down here in Texas, where we move at work, and we keep a flamethrower underneath our polo shirts. We get suited ounces, we break them down to rocks with a damn razor blade. I commence to chop. I'm busting down 50s, watch me cut them 5 times. Once down the middle, main and 4 across the side. You can catch me on my grind. See, that's my 9 to 5. Girl, I'm doing whatever it takes. Hustling through lunchtime. I lace my up, man, so they can eat too. If you ain't down with us, in this little you. See, like them boys in blue, man, we stay getting paid. I bought a Cadillac and set that on them blades. Yeah, I bought a Cadillac.
Anybody know Bun B to know he the truth. No matter where you see him in the streets, in the booth, in the club, on them dubs, on the block, it don't matter, man. King of the driller hit you harder than the battering. So cut the chatter, man. Quit the damn gun bumping. You keep it trill, let me hear your trunk hum something. Go pop it open, let the world see. Your flab ain't near about holding, not like Bun B. Look at the tire, my look at the rim. Yeah, you rolling, but not rolling as hard as him. Look at the cannon, my it's like glass. That's 14 coats on your mother. I drop the top, suede headline, show that two-tone stitch and tuck it or blow your damn mind. He's a Leo on his grind like a trio G should. So don't be surprised when you see us gripping the wood in that
boy, he's a lead. Say, man.
What it do, baby?
Ray.
What's up?
Ray T.
What's up, baby?
We was in front of that racetrack.
Yeah, man.
Was them niggas talking about going half on a black?
Man, that shit was crazy,
Come
man.
on, man. Half on a black man. God damn! It's some fucked up times, you better stay on your grind. It's some fucked up times, you better stay with your nine. It's some fucked up times, you better stay on your grind. It's some fucked up times, you better stay with your nine. Yeah, you gotta get yours, and I gotta get mine. Yeah, you gotta get yours, and I gotta get mine. Yeah, you gotta get yours, and I gotta get mine. Get rich, fuck trying, I ain't trying, dying. streets trying to get it, ain't nothing for the free. If you transact with me, you gon' have to pay a fee. Money short, money long, money stashed away at home. If he fat on his ass, that mean his money all gone. Everybody say they good, they just mean that money tight. You see me, I chase paper all day and all night. The homeless rate on the rise, damn near to the sky. How you got 2 degrees and you work at pie? See the system fucked up, why don't they put some more paper? Boys starving in the hood pulling capers. Jacking clappers fake, rappers fake, trappers all of that. You can leave with your lies, but you better not come back. Shots fired on the block, that's just a normal demonstration. Niggas broken, niggas mad, that's just a sign of frustration. Here you come showing up like you just hit the lotto. Right cross, hit his jaw, across his head with the bottle. It's some fucked up times, you better stay on your grind. It's some fucked up times, you better stay with your nine. It's some fucked up times, you better stay on your grind. It's some fucked up times, you better stay with your nine. Yeah, you gotta get yours and I gotta get mine. Yeah, you gotta get yours and I gotta get mine. Yeah, you gotta get yours and I gotta get mine. Get rich, fuck trying, I ain't trying, dying. Everybody say they ballin' and they acting like they own. Knowing damn well niggas bodies broke as wishbones. You see me, I stay grinding, nigga, rain, sleet, or snow. Yeah, I got a bunch of stacks, but I need a bit more. Hollow points, hollow tips, call me a hollow man. If a nigga play with me, I'ma drop him when he land. I know time fucked up and I look like lunch. My chain is the steak and my watch is fruit punch. Take a sip if you wanna, that'll be your last taste. I'ma gun your ass down and shoot your ass in your face. All the work I put in, sacrificing my life. Shoot him once in the head, I might shoot your ass twice. Ain't no fucking coming back. Toss his ass in a sack and dispose of the bitch like a fucking dead rat. Get your hustle up, nigga, stop trying to watch mine. Yeah, I'm cooler than a bitch, but I'm a fool with this nine. It's some fucked up times, you better stay on your grind. It's some fucked up times, you better stay with your nine. It's some fucked up times, you better stay on your grind. It's some fucked up times, you better stay with your nine. Yeah, you gotta get yours and I gotta get mine. Yeah, you gotta get yours and I gotta get mine. Yeah, you gotta get yours and I gotta get mine. Get rich, fuck trying, I ain't trying, dying.
Who am I? Ray T, nigga, don't act like you know me. Cause I'm in the club and I'm shining and I'm glowing. Oak Cliff representing for y'all niggas who ain't know. I'm loaded, higher than a bitch, plus I'm potent. Ride through the D, eyes clean, but I'm focused. Watching for the loss, cause the top I was approaching. Get the cash, stress gas, get the weed, not choking. Y'all niggas in jacket mode, boy, the Glock is what I'm talking. Some fucked up times, better stay on your grind. Cause a nigga like me, Ray T, I'm in my prime. Some niggas wanna hate, better off getting in line. Ain't no shorts or no losses when it comes to get mine. I'm a beast in the streets and a monster on the grind. Steady mashing for the cash, no nickels, no dimes. And my Fleetwood lack, let the seats on recline. Got my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
It's some fucked up times, you better stay on your grind. It's some fucked up times, you better stay with your nine. It's some fucked up times, you better stay on your grind. It's some fucked up times, you better stay with your nine. Yeah, you gotta get yours and I gotta get mine. Yeah, you gotta get yours and I gotta get mine. Yeah, you gotta get yours and I gotta get mine. Get rich, fuck trying, I ain't trying, dying. It's some fucked up times, you better stay on your grind. It's some fucked up times, you better stay with your nine. It's some fucked up times, you better stay on your grind. It's some fucked up times, you better stay with your nine. Yeah, you gotta get yours and I gotta get mine. Yeah, you gotta get yours and I gotta get mine. Yeah, you gotta get yours and I gotta get mine. Get rich, fuck trying, I ain't trying, dying. You did. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me. Holla if you hear me. I'm trying to get my shit together. While I'm getting my shit together, check this out.
Pull out the CD and unwrap the plastic. Welcome to Clutch City for the All-Star Classic. Philly and AI got the Spurs and Tim, plus Kobe and LeBron playing above the rim. This a H-time weekend, they must remember. McGrady called shots in the Toyota Center.
Them whole ass niggas came on stage trying to sabotage my show tonight. That's what they did. I ain't going for that pussy ass shit. Start the motherfucking music. I don't know where Bud be at, but I got this shit. It's Rubber Shine, know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I just left them where the tough niggas at. Them whole ass niggas ain't tough. Them niggas are hoes.
Boy, he's elite. Mama, pulling down here. Mama West. Mama West. It came out good. It came out nice. You already know what it is. Triple X. Boy, he's elite. Mama, pulling down here. Mama West. Mama West. It came out good. It came out nice. You already know what it is. Triple X.
To go platinum just here in Texas by itself. Why do you think it seems that that's so different from Texas to other places?
I think mainly it started from the fact that wasn't nobody else in other cities really playing Texas music. Nobody else was supporting Texas boys, so we had to take it upon ourselves to support ourselves and really just talk about slang and what we was talking about slabs and candy paint, drink and bowls, you know what I'm saying? So we just started speaking for ourselves, and then it got clickish, and then everybody wanted, well, what is that thing talking about? What is this syrup? What is this candy? What is these bowls and swinging, popping Trump? What is all of that? And eventually, when people don't know about something, they get curious. And I guess the curiosity just grew to where everybody wanted to know what it was these boys were talking about. Because it wasn't like we were just talking. You could see the video, you could see the car, the jury, boy, whatever we was talking about and doing, we had to be doing it pretty good because everybody was looking good and living good off of it.
Yeah, man, I can go as far back as street military, you know what I'm talking about, kick, don't burglar, you know what I'm talking about, free Pharaoh, you know what I'm talking about, get real out there, man, you know what I'm saying, and really, we had our own thing, we wasn't really worried about what was going on in the rest of the world, and when we did hear the rest of the world, it's cause the late DJ Screw was putting us up on it, you know what I'm talking about, cause we really wasn't checking for nobody unless it was on the screw tape down here, you know. So really, we had our own thing, we had our own outlet. We wasn't really listening to the radio. And back in the early 90s, radio was different. It wasn't all controlled by one station somewhere that's controlling all the playlists all over the country. Each city had a different #1 song in the early 90s. And that's how me and Fun come in the game, because locally, we had a #1 record in Houston. The other places they never heard of, but here in Port Arthur in Houston, we had a #1 record, so it was different, man. The game got messed up, man. It's bad for the independent now because they trying to squeeze us out. But underground music gonna rise, man. You can't stop the underground artists, man.
You can't stop the underground kings either. And they right now on Rap City. Boy Madlink's been Port Arthur, Texas, and we gonna be back with some more.
Say, baby, yeah, baby. Mad Links told you where he was, baby. Where he said he was at. He said he was at Port Arthur, Texas, nigga. Oh, yeah, cutting. He said he was in Port Arthur, Texas. I ain't done.
Rap City back in the streets once again. We popping it off like this a lot in 2006. So be clear and be ready. All right, so now check it out, man. It's my honor today to be with two of the hardest cats in the game, man. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. UGK, we in Texas right now. Port Arthur, all right? So now look, man, there's a lot of things that we popping up today. It's gonna be a classic episode in the making, all right? Get the tape decks ready. We'll be back with Rap City, UGK.
Yeah, baby. I'm talking about trill shit. I'm talking trill shit to you, baby. Real trill shit. I'm talking trill shit to you, baby. Real trill shit. You see this shit I be talking?
It can't be denied and it can't be duplicated. But what I'm not gonna do is deny that soup I see in here. Man, we got $7, dog, from Dominique Adams. Man, I ain't never seen $7 worth of soup. Come on, man. It looked good to me, know what I'm saying? Appreciate that, man. And then earlier, we had Zay coming through here busting with that big tennis shoe. Straight business. But yeah, without further ado, this is why y'all came. What did UGK Posse mean to Pimp C? I'm gonna give you my synopsis and my how could I say what I saw. You know what I mean? This is my point of view. This is what I observed. This ain't from him, them, or anybody who was around that don't know what the fuck going on. This is from what I observed, homie. This ain't no blow up. This ain't no go up. And if you UGK Posse, do what you do and show up. Because I'm finna tell the truth right now. Straight business. Put that video in their face for a second. Get that shit out of here. Stay on your grind. But nah, say, check this out, man. From my understanding, when the thing began to assemble, it was peculiar because at first, I didn't know what Pimp was doing. All I knew was we started off with about 3 of us. It was me, Vicious and Bundy, and Smoke D. You know what I mean? So I thought we was finna rock like that. But then Smoke got locked up. Shout out to Smoke D. Nigga, ain't no hard feelings over here. I looked up to you. You showed me some shit in the game and I still appreciate it. All my UGK Posse brothers, nigga, got mad love for y'all niggas. I wish all y'all niggas success. So as the thing started, I seen Vicious and Bundy, then Smoke, and then myself. And then after Smoke left, we kept continue doing our thing. And it started adding. I think we wind up adding Big Bub next because Big Bub was assisting me and I needed him on the road with me. Say, man, when I'm finna tell you like I'm saying, this ain't no blow up. And I don't care who show up. The chat is open to contest anything that I say. Pow, motherfucker. Pow, trill shit. I'm talking trill shit to you, baby. Pow, real trill shit. Come on, man. Nigga, when he's at speak, everybody listens. Get on your own dick, Easy. Get on your own dick on him. Nah, so yeah, next we added Big Bug. And the way that came about was Pimp was delegating me too many obligations. You hear me? Pimp was delegating me too many obligations. And I told him, say, my nigga, I know I'm dun D and Y. No, nigga, I'm Superman. I know I'm Superman, my nigga. But I can't handle all that shit by myself. You see, at first, me and my partner Hard Time was rocking. But then some shit took place and that stopped. And I felt bad about that. I really felt bad about that because me and Hard Time was already doing our thing. And he had showed me some love when my well had ran dry. Look, my nigga Kenneth January, what it is, man. P.A. Yeah, that's what DNY do. Yeah, so Hard Time had showed me some motherfucking love. And so I wanted to show the love back, but unfortunately, that movement got stopped by some leakage of some information. So I was back to being by myself, trying to be an opening act, sell CDs, promote, help with luggage, help with this, I was just doing way too much. So Big Bub had came and he showed me some love. He assisted me. He showed me how to move my units in different places and things like that. And he was right-handing for me. I'm talking about hard. Me and him together was a dynamic duo. So after that, we added Bud. While we were rolling, guess who he was finna add a little bit after that? I give y'all a few guesses in the chat, then I'm gonna reveal it to y'all. We got to keep the show rolling, so don't take too long. Don't be DNY. Put your motherfucking guesses in the chat. Pop, pop. Guess right quick. I said it before, but I'm gonna say it again. I'm finna let y'all know. Now this one gonna shock y'all who didn't know. But after we added Bub, he was finna add somebody else that was, oh my goodness, nigga, this was a power player. Boom, boom, nigga, this would have kicked the doors all the way down for UGK Posse so fucking quick and so fucking hard, you wouldn't understand it. Anybody in the chat with the motherfucker, yeah, SPY, smart player, you. Appreciate that, Zay. Appreciate that, Zay. We gonna stop the DNY shirts and come with SPY. Man, quit giving niggas game. Give me that game private. Come on, man. Well, look, I'm finna tell y'all, because nobody guessed yet. Niggas trying to figure it out. Who could it be? Who could it be now? Let's see what you got. Okay, Zay say Boosie. Nah. Boosie, Webby, and Pimp was gonna be the V12 boy. I think it was just gonna be Boosie, Webby, and Pimp. They were gonna be the V12 boys. That was the group they was doing, and they was gonna put some projects out under that. Ask any UGK Posse member, he will tell you the same. But to keep y'all from guessing, the next person he gave a call was Plies. Oh yeah, couldn't. Let that shit sink in, nigga. Let that shit sink all in your motherfucking membrane. Insane in the membrane, yeah. Nigga, a nigga called Plies. But when we called Plies, we got the nigga voicemail, and it was, this voicemail is full, this and that, this and that, this and that. He called a nigga back, hoping the nigga seen the number and just would answer. But the nigga didn't answer. Voicemail was full. I don't know, did he ever get to talk to Plies? But we kept on moving. Once we kept on moving, next thing you know, I got Pimp supposed to be coming to do a feature for me for the Triangle Project. And he show up with my little young homie out of PA, street nigga named T.O.E. He getting on the song, Pimp getting on the song called Hit and Never Miss. At this time, we formulated this click of cats called The Triangle, coming from Beaumont, Port Arthur, and Orange, knocking those down. Yeah, we was knocking those down in the Golden Triangle. I wish boys would have came right after me and kept that shit going. My blueprint, a lot of niggas follow my blueprint, but a lot of niggas won't admit it. You hear me? I'm talking about gobs of niggas follow my blueprint, but they won't admit it. You dig? Why? Because it's me. What they got against me, I don't know. I look good. I fuck hoes. I get money. I kick your ass. You know what I mean? Now, I'm just saying, no. Nigga, don't hold no motherfucking grudge against me, nigga. I'm one of the realest motherfuckers you ever met in life, nigga. I'm one of the realest niggas that'll do something for you, connect you to something, and give you something before I take anything from you. You hear what I'm saying? But yeah, so we in the studio, and the Golden Triangle thing is underway. You know what I mean? Shout out to the facilitation of Riley B and the doc. The doc, you know what I mean? So we in there doing our thing, waiting on Pimp, and when he show up with T.O.E. I know Toe. I ain't really know Toe do too much rapping at the time, you know what I'm saying? And so boom, we in there doing our thing. He say, look, who all getting on this record? I promised one of my little young homies to put him on the record just to show him how I move. Named Young Low. He was with Triple X. They had a group called the Fruit City G's. So Low had just got out of Harris County jail, and I'm just showing him how a trio nigga move. And if you ever talk to him, he will tell you, man, big bro, or throw a nigga ass in the mix like that if a nigga ready. See, that's the thing about me. I know when a nigga ready. You hear me? Don't think I just take any old shabby dog and throw him in a dog show to compete. No, nigga. God gave me a gift to hear and see. So when I heard the young nigga when I first met him, he was sitting at a broad house like Snoop Dogg getting his hair braided. And he had a bad attitude. He was looking at me like, nigga, all niggas do is lie and say what they gonna do, but don't do shit. He wasn't moved by none of my words. But I was not moved by the attitude because I knew the words I spake and the words I spoke. I knew I would manifest them hoes if he showed up. All he had to do was show up, and he did. So when he got out of jail and he was free to roam, he got down and we did the project. Now we back at the studio at the doctor's office in Needland on Highway 365. Goddamn, DNY, you really a spy. You really a smart guy. You really a smart player, you. You ain't DNY. So we back at the studio in the doctor's office. Pretty big facility. We had plenty of fun over there. We waiting on Pimp to show up, and he taking all goddamn night long. I'm calling a nigga. Nigga, when you coming? Nigga, shut up. I'll be there. You shut up. Whatever. Time steady passing. The guy's like, man, Pimp ain't coming, man. Then all of a sudden, the motherfucking Bentley pulled up, and Pimp and TOE walked in. That brings us back to where we were. Who all getting on this song, Heath? I said I was thinking it'd be me, you, my little homie Young Low, because I told him I'd put him on the track, boom, 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 with me, you, and him. And he said, well, if that's the case, I'm putting Toe on it too. Shit, that's my little nigga from PA. Let's see what's happening. Toe wrote his shit. We all wrote our shit. Pimp wrote his shit. Boom. Now you got the record. Hit and never miss. Chunk your deuce up in the sky. I'm a hit and never miss. Ice out my wrist. When I chunk up the deuce, the whole club get lit. Them haters get pissed. Because they ain't on the list. We in the VIP sipping goose, no crease. Yeah, nigga. Yeah. Talk that shit easy with all that evidence and proof. It make you smile, don't it, easy? It sure do, motherfucker. Yeah, so after that, we went to Toe House, or I don't know which came first. We went met Toe to do a feature in the apartment complex. Me, Pimp, and somebody, we went met Toe at an apartment complex to do a feature. I felt kind of like, the fuck? Nigga, we in the apartment. Why them niggas couldn't come to the studio? But it was good. You know what I'm saying? We did what we did. Chopped it up with them young niggas. You know what I mean? So it's a little age difference between mostly everybody. Like me, Pimp, Vicious, Bundy. We're near the same age, but I think Vicious was a little older than us. Other than that, me and Pimp around the same age. We differed by a few months. RIP to the Pimp. Now the younger ones that came in afterwards, I think Bub may have been a little bit younger than me, maybe by a year or two or one, or we probably was the same age. I don't know. But Beto and Toe, I think the gap right there is about 6 or 7 years. You see what I'm saying? So I knew them, but they were younger than me. You know what I mean? So that age gap would have been about 6 or 7 years. So after that, we kick it with Toe. He do the feature at the apartment or whatever. Toe come to the doctor's office studio. He do the feature on the hit and never miss joint. And the next thing you know, Pimp put down Beto and TOE. So when he put Beto and TOE down, so now you got X-Mob, he's a Leo, Big Bug, Beto and Toe. And then he called Plies, but Plies didn't answer. So after that, me and Bug, we hustling on the corner, doing our thing, selling CDs. Pimp had gave us the album before the album. So we out pushing it, and we on Guffway and Memorial, looking like an eyesore. And that's where you get that video of Pimp pulling up in the gray Bentley and everybody clowning on the corner. What you don't see in that video, because you didn't know to look at it, the passenger inside the car is 17. See, that was the first time I saw 17. I didn't know who he was. I thought it was or Oriental dude. I thought Pimp, I said, damn, that nigga Pimp then picked up a Vietnamese, you know what I mean? Nigga finna do a feature with a Vietnamese or something, you know what I'm saying? I ain't doing no tripping. I'm thinking, hey man, shit, nigga, we finna cross over in motherfucking Asia. Nigga had on a yellow shirt or something. I remember that. Because I'm talking to Pimp, but I'm scanning the car. I'm looking at the new faces, but I ain't doing no tripping. So Pimp tell me and Bub some shit about we gonna do this and we gonna do that, and we might be going to California or something. I'm thinking we gonna fly, but that's a whole nother motherfucking trill story starts now. Know what I'm talking about? But he didn't introduce the dude to me at the time. I just seen the dude. He ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing. So Pimp, he went to clowning. He talking all out the car, and I had sold OG a CD, and Pimp asked him to see the CD, and Pimp grabbed his own CD from OG, and he was like, "Yeah, nigga, you could never get on UGK Records because you fucked them bars in the ass. You fucked the bars in the ass in the penitentiary, nigga. Oh, you know all that old shit. Y'all seen that video clip? Y'all who seen that video clip? Just say you saw it. If you haven't saw it, maybe I'll share it in the link or somebody go find it so they can get up on it. But it's when we standing outside on Ken's Muffler Shop on Guffway Memorial. And that was a very peculiar situation because the corner was shared by a soul food restaurant called This Is It and Ken's Muffler Shop. So what I did, I went into This Is It. They were busy. They didn't care. Ma'am, this is what we're going to be doing. We're local artists. Boom, boom. We're going to do that. Like, do what you do, baby. Let me see. Oren Smith said, I just watched it today. Man, that's dope. Wow. That's crazy. You ain't watched that today. So look, she like, I don't care. Do what you do, baby. I say, yes, ma'am. I said, also, it's going to drive some more traffic to your business and whatnot. She said, go make sure Ken's Muffler Shop cool with it. I walk into Ken's Muffler Shop. Dude got an attitude, but he ain't tripping. And I say, look, this is what we finna do. Boom, 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 Pimp C, boom. He like, for real? He said, man, long as y'all keep it cool, keep it clean out there, don't cause no shit, man. Y'all do what the fuck y'all do. And that's why you always seen me sometime pop up on Guffway and Memorial on that motherfucking corner because I got permission by both of them businesses to get out there and do my motherfucking thing. But this time we told the whole community that was stopping, Pimp finna pull up. A lot of people didn't believe it. A lot of people was like, my nigga, I'm gonna buy the CD anyway. You ain't got to lie. And it really irks my nerves when somebody doubt me. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but my nigga, look at my trill ass face. Do I look like a nigga that's crumb snatching, trying to weasel $10 out of you by telling you a fucking tall tale? Like, I can't look myself in the mirror if I'm gonna sit up here and tell you, RIP to my brother, Pimp C about to pull up, my nigga. Maybe you can get that shit autographed. I'm just giving a nigga some news he can use. You feel me? I'm not trying to sweeten up the deal for you to pay me, nigga. You want to be included in this hot shit that's going on right now? I'm just telling you, you in an exclusive situation. You in a position when the Pimp about to pull up in a few minutes, you could probably get an autograph in the picture. Now buy these t-shirts, motherfucker. Come on, baby. You know what I'm saying? And so some people believed it. Some people hung around and stuck around. Some people said, man, you ain't got the lie to kick it. And I'm like, believe what you want, fool. And they would leave. But the few individuals that stuck around and hung out with us, all of a sudden, I'm campaigning, doing my thing. Say, pull over, fool. I'm telling you, man, PA showed up in droves. I'm talking about cars of girls, cars of dudes. That whole time I stood on that corner selling CDs, which was multiple times, because I stood on that corner, selling tight white Trill gear, t-shirts, hats, CDs, whatever. Out of that whole time, it was only one person that heckled me. It was a white boy doing about 50 miles an hour, stood all out the car and screamed, "Nobody want that shit." But they kept going. But the reality of it was, because I was still young in the mind and hot-headed, I was about to jump in my truck and go follow them bitch ass niggas. Bitch, you know what I'm saying? I'm still young, heezy, tripping, you know what I'm saying? And my nigga told me, he said, "My nigga, why he telling you nobody want that shit? You got all these people pulling up buying this shit for you from you. Why would you leave your post to go chase this mark ass nigga when people showing you love?" Like, and in that instance, I say, you know what? Damn, this nigga right. I had a growth spurt right then and there. So long story short, we out there campaigning, doing our thing. We even got a bootleg CD Pimp let us sell. Matter of fact, he told us to sell it. We still had some. So we was selling that bitch too. We out there banging. Then all of a sudden, I remember picking up a product like this here. I had it in my hand like this. Somebody was at the light going north. I picked the product and I was like, "Yeah, man, get this here right now." Boom, boom, boom. Then I seen Pimp coming in the turning lane. Whoever I was talking to, they was like, "Oh man, this and that, where Pimp at?" I say, "Shit, nigga, he right behind you." Come on, my nigga, listen. How dope was this? I'm on the corner, the car going north, and I'm telling them, "Yeah, get this CD right now, this and that, this and that." And they like, "Yeah, man, I'm cool, but where Pimp at?" And I point past them behind them and say, "Look, he right there." And that nigga was busting the corner in that silver Bentley, flying spur, clean in the bitch. That nigga bust the corner and pulled up right where we was, car flow showing, and start talking loud, acting crazy. Nigga, we shut the block down, fuck nigga. Who I call fuck nigga? I don't know. I just felt like saying it. It just felt like it was time to check a unbelieving ass bitch. It might be a bitch in the crowd that don't believe. So if you're sitting there as a non-believer, that was for you, fuck nigga. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? So man, the nigga Pimp pulled up and that nigga started screaming, going crazy. Say, "Oh, what's going on? What y'all niggas talking about?" And all them niggas, listen, all them niggas who waited around, them niggas bought an extra unit. Them niggas bought, they already had them bought what they bought. But because my word was as good as gold, and they looking at Pimp right there in the flesh, man, them niggas went back in their pocket. "Man, give me another one. Give me one for my brother. Man, can I shake your hand?" Pimp like, "Yeah, baby, what's up?" He's shaking hands, doing whatever. And like I say, while he entertaining the folk, I look in the car and I see, you know what I'm saying, the Oriental dude. But I don't think nothing of it. But after that incident, I see the dude again. He did, hold on, what the hell? Hold on, the goddamn whole screen turned green. Come on, man. Who that is? Oh shit. Man, that's Mr. Mine up in this bitch with a big fever. He say, "Long live the legendary Pimp C, Mama, where's Pops, UGK for life. Much love and respect to the entire UGK for life and Trio family." Mr. Mine, Mr. Zoe. Mr. Zoe always used to talk to Mama West. They used to be on the phone a whole bunch. And she used to be on his radio show a whole bunch. So yeah, he a trio caster, but he really was right there talking to Mama all the time. I don't know if y'all knew that, but yeah, I wanted to say that, and I appreciate that suit, man. So Pimp going crazy out there doing his thing, and like I say, right after that, he added 17. The next time I seen 17, we pulled up to Avarex studio. Now this is a different situation and a different look. Now he introduced the nigga to me. The nigga already got jewelry on. Nigga spending money like crazy. Nigga going to the store buying 2 4-pack of Red Bull, 2-pack of cigarette at the same time. snacks and everything. Talking about what I want. Huh? Nigga, since you buying everything in twos, nigga, give me 2 motherfucking 40 ounces. Fuck you talking about, nigga. Since you gonna be buying everything in twos, give me 2 of them goddamn 40s. And that's what we did. So sitting at the studio, I got to learn a little bit more about the dude, this and that, this and that, this and that. And boom, I said, okay, boom. He added somebody else. Then we was coming from the H. He made a call. I was thinking he was gonna try to call Plies back, but he called I Repeat. You hear me? He called I Repeat. He told me, he said, man, you ever seen the Pimps Up, Hoes Down DVD? You seen this nigga right here, this and that, this and that? And see, I had talked to P a little bit before that. Because when I seen the DVD and learned that we had a live wire nigga out of Beaumont like that, before Pimp even mentioned it, I was like, let me connect with homie. You know what I'm saying? So I made a connection with homie and we used to chop it up, boom, boom, boom. Pimp called him. He didn't get him at that time. He like, man, I'm gonna put that nigga down with us. But the time when he called him and I was there, he didn't get him. But he finally got him. Then he added him. Next came Bankroll Jones. Next came Bankroll Jones. So now we got this whole conglomerate called the UGK Posse. I'm not understanding exactly what he's doing because now he's telling me about people like 3-2. RIP to the female rap artist, Boss. He told me about adding her to the conglomerate. He told me about MC8 possibly coming to the conglomerate. And we picked MC8 up one day in H-Time and we drove to Dallas and we did some studio shit. This was his homeboy. But to make it short with the people that was there as the UGK Posse on a continuous basis is those names that I just named. Vicious, Bundy, X-Mob, Smoke D, but then he got locked up. He's a Leo. Look what He's a Leo was. Nah, that ain't for y'all, man. I'm just counting. And I wind up being the monkey in the middle. Nah. So yeah, so He's a Leo. Then Big Bug, then Beto and Toe, then 17. Then I Repeat. Then Bankroll Jones. We became the UGK Posse. We would find ourselves amongst one another, not as often as we should have been, but sometime it'll be interchangeable where maybe it'll be me, Pimp, and a few of them. Man, my bad. Sebo. He had a cool relationship with Sebo. And I think he was trying to put Sebo down too. Because we actually met up with him and chopped it up with him too. He used to be in the studio with us in Houston. Matter of fact, I'm glad you brought that up because that make me segue to another trio story. Starts now. Now, who said that? Who said that? Yeah, Orange Smith, man. Boy, you just open up a can of trio story. I got a segue into Sebo. Nigga, we in the H at this studio that used to be called 7303. I think it became Takeover Studio. We go to that studio. It's gangsters, nigga. It's such a gangster party. The weed smells so good and thick, you could have cut it with a nut. You could have cut it with a motherfucking knife, nigga. The gar smoke was so goddamn thick, nigga. That shit smelled like chalk. Nigga, when we get in the studio, nigga, it's me, Vicious, Bundy, Sebo, who else? And somebody else. When we get to the studio, Moby Dick and Manny Fresh in the other room working. So we happen to pop up at the studio and you got Manny Fresh in that bitch, Moby Dick in that bitch, and you got other artists in that hole that I don't remember. But we was having a session and Moby Dick told Pimp, man, I got something I need you to hear, my nigga. We were about to do a record, and Smoke D. Yeah, Smoke D was there. It was a lot of us. And so Moby Dick was like, Pimp, I got this record I need you to hear. Let me know what you're thinking about. What you think about. Man, they came in the studio. Nigga, I ain't never heard no shit that damn hard. Hold on, somebody else can pop some soup up in this bitch. That nigga Zayden came back through with a fever for the flavor of the motherfucking Trill story. Bye, y'all. Appreciate that shit. All supers welcome at the Trill Cast. We need to get back up to them big $2,000 checks. Don't y'all want to see Pastor Ryan Cadillac? You know what I mean? Don't y'all want to see Pastor Draken slacks, riding silk socks, and pointed toe shoes and Cadillac? Come on with that motherfucking offering, baby. Nah. Appreciate that shit, my nigga. But yeah, so Moby Dick came through and he, boom, put the zip drive or whatever it was in the system. The motherboards in there, this $1 million shit. This spare no expense. This ain't no little bitty. This studio was locked down like a prison. Nigga had barbed wire fences, electric fences, and all that shit. So he put the track in that bitch. And when that bitch came on, nigga, it had guitars in that bitch. Nigga, the bass was hard. Nigga, that shit was hard as fuck. I say, God damn. Everybody started going crazy. So he like, you like it, Pimp? Pimp like, nigga, load that shit up. He like, nigga, can we get that shit right now? Homie was like, man, of course, do y'all thing. He say, nigga, we finna write and record that bitch right now. And that nigga turn around and that nigga say, y'all feeling that shit? Everybody had the stank face. Nigga, that shit, you know what I'm saying? And nigga say, y'all all write a 12. If you want to write a 16, write a 16. But all y'all write a 12. My smart ass, I just wrote some fresh 16s that served no purpose, just to keep my pen hot. Sometimes I would just sit down and write verses. I just wrote 2 16s. They ain't have no motherfucking place to go. I was just inspired to write these 2 hard verses. So within about 6-7 8 minutes, everybody writing, doing what they doing, I say, I'm ready to go in the booth. Pimp say, nigga, you ready to go in the booth? What you talking about, nigga? Where your pen and paper at? Huh? Where your pen and paper at, nigga? Where your verse at? I say it's in my head. He say, nigga. We ain't re-rocking no motherfucking verses. Write a fresh verse. Now I got to go find me a motherfucking pen and pad. But I cheated. Yeah, I cheated. But it put me at the end of the line because another nigga was done with his. Another nigga was done with his. Then another nigga was done with his. And then before I knew it, everybody who was on that track was hard than the bitch. And all the niggas had been to the penitentiary and were talking prison shit and gangster shit. And I ain't never been nowhere but the county jail. I was like, I already see what's about to happen. And then Vicious and them had a homeboy, dark-skinned nigga with a heavy-ass Louisiana accent. And niggas start walking around the studio talking about, there's too many niggas, bro. Somebody ain't gonna make it. You know what I mean? There's too many niggas, bro. All y'all niggas, and he probably was trying to talk to me. Nigga, all y'all niggas ain't about to get on that track. Nigga, it's way too many niggas, bro. Somebody ain't gonna make it. And I was the nigga that didn't make it. I was the nigga that didn't make it. Man, Mr. Maine and bust back through with a big flavor of the fever, man. Another $5 soup. You know what I'm talking about? Man, I'm glad to see you back, man. Much love and respect. Got to get Deacon Blues back in this thing. Man, come on, man. We miss Deacon Blues over here, man. We don't know what done happened to Deacon Blues. But hopefully he doing all right and we can get him on back in here. Him and Brother Love can have a good congregation going one day and have a good sermon. But yeah, so man, while we in there, everybody write their shit, get on the track and smash that shit. My dumb ass sitting there with a verse I just wrote. I ain't even recorded. I didn't even, hey, Aura, check it out. I ain't even recorded, and I'm gonna tell you why. I didn't even record my verse because I didn't want the emotional feeling of being taken out of the song. Look, in the future, I didn't even record my verse because I felt like, nigga, all of them niggas talking that gangsta ass penitentiary shit. All of them been to prison. Here I am. I'm talking some street shit, but it ain't. I said, man, by the time they mix and master that song, they gonna take me off of that bitch. So I ain't even record my shit. I let them niggas go. But the crazy thing is, I ain't never heard that song again. Man, who is that, man? Who is this, man? Hold on, man. Trap Forecast dropped a big $10 motherfucking suit playing no games. Know what I'm saying? Let me see. Where your pen and paper at, nigga? Yeah. Nigga, how you talking about you ready? Where your pen and pad? Huh? I got to remember, man, get your bitch ass out. Trap Forecast, say, that nigga was not fucking with me with that old verse I had stored in my head, man. You know what I was thinking? No, I was thinking, ooh, I'm finna go smash that hoe first. Look, hey, listen, I'm finna go smash that hoe first. He gonna leave me on that. Man, that nigga ain't even let me get in the boot, my nigga. That nigga ain't even let me get in the boot. Nigga, I was mad to the motherfucker. Hey, that nigga Sibo, I ain't gonna bullshit you. That nigga Sibo was walking around that whole goddamn time. I'm talking about smoking big fat ass blunts. He was chanting the verses. He was chanting the lines in his head. He was then he'll write some shit. Nigga blow some more. Nigga write some shit. Then I see Vicious over there chain smoking cigarettes and shit. R.I.P. to my nigga Vicious. Vicious over there chain smoking fucking Camel cigarettes. Say, bro, man, I remember this bitch. This bitch had some low self-esteem, bro. But that hoe had a fat ass and a fat ass EBT car. That's how Vicious used to be. Vicious be having his pen and pages. He'll be writing this shit. The nigga smoking a cigarette. See, bro, he's a Leo. Nigga, I like them hoes with low self-esteem, you heard me? I like them hoes with low self-esteem, you heard me? So he over there smoking like a motherfucker, and finally, he like, I got mine. And then Bundy, hold on, man. Let me see if I can call Bundy right quick. I don't know if Bundy, what time is it? Man, I gotta find out what happened to that goddamn song, man. That shit was hard, man. Bitch. Hold on, man. Let me see if I can fuck with Bundy. That nigga probably watching some sports or some shit. But yeah, I don't even know what the song was called. But that bitch was hard, nigga. And man, everybody finished their shit and went drop their shit. And I just said, fuck it. I ain't even finna put myself in that position to go try to get on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And later on down the line, get taken off that bitch. Let me see. Zay put a motherfucking paragraph. What do you say? My boys told me to get ready, to go get ready. They were going to pick me up, go to the club. They totally forgot about me. Damn. I was waiting in my living room dressed to impress. Hold on, I gotta ask Bundy. Hold on. Won't take a second. Oh, woo! Dog, boy, you know a nigga telling the truth. Yeah, I gotta ask Bundy what record that was. Let me see. Orange Smith say, Players from the South video is still one of my favorite videos already. Mr. Rain, already long little legendary Vicious. Yeah, for real. Yeah. Vicious went hard on that bitch. Pretty much everybody who was on that bitch went hard. But let me see if I can call my nigga. Everybody on that bitch went hard, but I don't even remember what's the name of the song. But it had some guitar on that bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't trying to distract you. I got a quick question for you.
What's up?
You remember we was at the studio in Houston and Sebo was there and Moby Dick came with that jamming ass track with that guitar in it?
Yeah.
What did that song ever come out?
Another song came out.
So
The song we did that. That song we did in the loft. Another thing.
who you got a copy of it?
No, West got a copy of it.
So the one with all that guitar in there, Wes got a copy of that?
Yeah, West got it.
Oh man. You talking about Black West or
UGK West.
oh man. The motherfucking troll of trolls. Man, get your hustle on. I'll get back at you. All right. Damn. Yeah, this nigga here. This nigga here playing cards like a motherfucker. Yeah, I'm interrupting that nigga. That nigga playing cards like, you know what I'm saying? But nah, that nigga say UGK West bitch ass got a copy of it. Man, that's crazy. Man, I would want to hear that. But that nigga a hoe. That nigga a whole hoe out here in these motherfucking internet streets. That bitch ass nigga be making fake IG accounts to troll me and shit. Man, let me quit. He stopped trolling me. He told me the other day, I said, man, why don't you go on about your business and stop trolling me? And nigga say, you really want that? I say, yeah, nigga, leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? And so the nigga say, I'm gonna stop trolling you and shit. So yeah. So he said he got a copy of that record, but that's a hard ass record. That was a segue because my nigga said Sebo. But basically, let's get back to the story. So it became that conglomerate of people that I was talking about earlier and shit. And so when it became that conglomerate of people, I started to hear, let me see, LOL playing cards. Yeah, niggas getting it in. I started hearing like what Pimp felt about this one or that one, this and that, this and that. But the whole time, out of the whole clique, it never was no disowning any nigga. All them niggas I just named, nah, he fucked with them niggas. He wanted them niggas in the conglomerate. And then one day we went to Louisiana. And he called me in his hotel room. And I didn't know what he wanted. But when I got to the room, it was him and the whole UGK posse. And so when I got there, he was just kind of standing up, you know what I'm saying, half dressed. And he just started like, say, my nigga, you my Snoop Dogg. You my this, you my that. He told TOE also, you my #1 draft pick. He told 17 that also. He told each one of them that on 2 separate occasions. But he told both of them the same thing. He told TOE, you my #1 draft pick. You my Snoop Dogg. Heezy, you this, you that. Heezy, you the most loyal motherfucker ever. You dig? You ask any of them niggas, he'll tell you, like, Heezy, that's the most loyalest motherfucker. That's the most trillest, loyalest motherfucker. Heezy gonna do this, Heezy gonna do that. He like, man, Heezy gonna do a lot of shit with the music business. But he read everybody. He told everybody their qualities. He told everybody how much he fucked with them. And he said he wanted us to go to the club that night, take care of business, have a good time, come home safe, and get out of there. And we did just that. Then it was around the last time we was at the high rise in Houston. We had just came from Dallas. It was all of us again. Everybody. Bankroll, Ivory P, Beto and Toe, Corey Moe, Selma, Vicious, Bundy. It was all of it. And that's when we started doing those UGK Posse songs. But in the midst of I think it was like 2 days or something, maybe the second day, we all sitting around. And my little cousin was even there. Young Messiah was there. And this shit fucked my head up. Pimp was finna put him down too. My little kinfolk, Pimp was finna put him in UGK Posse too. I didn't know that until like way later. Beto and Toe told me. And I was like, damn, nigga, I ain't know that shit. You know what I'm saying? But long story short, he started doing it again. He said, man, I done sat back for a long time and I watched all y'all. And Ed, you know, Ed was always there. If I didn't mention Ed, I'm just saying artist wise, you know, the UGK Posse. But Ed, personal assistant, cousin, photographer, just there with his kinfolk. He was always there too. But and a couple of the security niggas was there. Because we wasn't on duty. We was just, you know, chilling. And so he just like, man, I started sitting back watching you niggas. He said, I watched all you niggas. And he said, I finally got a crew and a clique of niggas that's capable, that's on top of their shit. Man, I love y'all niggas. This is what this nigga told us, man, before he left to go to Cali. This is his words. Man, I love y'all niggas. Man, y'all niggas gonna do some incredible shit. Like he was reading us all, but he was showing how he fucked with each individual. He would call our name and tell us the plans and the plays he had for us and how much he fucked with a nigga and loved the nigga. Now, everybody in that room that I named, he did not call any of their name and say anything derogatory or anything to make them feel like they're not wanted in the crew. He let them know, nigga, this is your position. This is what we about to do. This is how we about to come. See, at first I was trying to put out this project or that project, but I'm going to put out a collective project of all y'all. Man, I love y'all niggas. Fuck with y'all niggas. So me talking these trill stories online, some people don't want me to shed light on different things, but all I can tell you is this. I won't take nothing from any of the UGK Posse brothers, and I won't add nothing to it. I'm only gonna tell you what's trill and what's real. That nigga fucked with all of us heavy. You hear me? That's what I saw, and that's what I heard. So that's how Pimp felt about the UGK Posse. Out of his own mouth, he told us he loved us, nigga. And he had major plans for what we were about to do. Every last one of us. There was no nigga left out. You know what I mean? We might not be appealing to each other and from the expectations that each other had from each other, but that don't change the fact that we were all locked in. We were all tied in. And we all was loved and respected and included. How we got down after the fact, nobody can control that. But the reality of it was, I seen that nigga show love and show concern and compassion about each one of us. You know what I mean? It's really time to put a lot of the bullshit behind it. If you real, be real. If you trill, be trill. Be true to whatever you are, even if it's a hoe ass nigga. If you a hoe ass nigga and you can't wake up and be real or be trill, nigga, be a hoe ass nigga. At least you're being real to yourself. You know what I mean? I told one of my niggas earlier, God made you real. It ain't nothing you can do about it. But wake up and be real. You see what I'm saying? A lot of us don't have that problem of being fake, weak, flip-flop ass niggas. We got that problem that God put good hearts in us. He put compassion in us, concern. So we look out for each other. We try to help before we hurt. You see what I'm saying? Good-hearted niggas don't wake up thinking who I'm a block, cock, block, stop. Good-hearted niggas wake up thinking who I'm gonna help. How can I be of any assistance to this person or that person? And that's just who you are in your makeup, and it ain't nothing you can do about it. But one thing I will tell you, try not to get so frustrated when you recognize and realize that people don't move like you move. Now, whoever that was moved that motherfucking $5 suit. I'm finna read that there. One last blessing to the Trio cast. Long live. Pimp C, appreciate everything you're doing, Heezy, for real. Hey, Zay, man, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, man, always coming through, showing love. You know what I'm talking about? I've been supporting since day one. But I'm going to also tell y'all again, those of you with good hearts, don't be so surprised and be so upset that you run into people that's the opposite of who you are. I know it feels very upsetting. I know sometimes it feels shocking that you would do right by somebody and then they turn around and do wrong to you. But that's this world we living in. I would ask that you get closer to our maker. I would ask you get closer to your higher power instead of you getting frustrated trying to figure human beings out. We're fighting against spirits, principalities. What does that mean? I can't even lie to you and tell you I know what principalities mean if I was just to utter it out. Principalities. I have an idea, but somebody help me in here and tell me what does that mean? Principalities. What's a principality? Is it a soul? Is it a spirit? What is a principality? Somebody got to know. I know we ain't D and Y in here. Let me see. You the next thing to Pimp. He's a Leo. Hey, I appreciate that. I just got to take that. I can't sit here and be super humble. Say, no, man, I just got to take that. And I appreciate that. Because that's some big old shoes to fill. And everybody together couldn't fill little motherfuckers. That nigga was a hell of a nigga. Who know about principalities? Let me see. Mr. Maine come with that $5 sticker. There it is. Principalities. Let me see. I feel that once someone do me wrong, then lets me know where we stand. And they gonna do you wrong, man. It's gonna be people that you had love for, that you had no expectations they would move like that. They'll do you dead ass wrong, my nigga. You know what I mean? But I don't want you struggling with the flesh of why somebody move like that. That's why we got to go to our higher power. We're not growing old and getting away from God, nigga. We getting close. You know what I mean? Like Pimp and Bun say, nigga, one day you're here and then you're gone. You better have some faith. And don't you ever stop and don't you ever quit. We move by faith, not by sight. You know what I mean? And I ain't sitting here trying to get biblical, but I'm just telling you, that's how I move. We got some answers now. Oren Smith say, principalities are the things that are important in your life. Okay. Somebody else give me another answer. I like that, Oren Smith. I like that. Let me see, Mr. Maine. Already much love and respect to you and the family. Deaf Head too. Shout out to Deaf Head, man. Shout out to Deaf Head. Always showing up and pulling up. Yeah, DJ Dirty, what it is. Yeah, all y'all say, man, I'm going to leave y'all with this. Because I know we got to go start our week off. I want y'all to stay positive. You hear me? I want y'all to stay positive. I want you to approach the week for whatever it is and be thankful for whatever position you in. And if you don't like the position that you in, do something about it. And I don't mean abruptly just break away. I mean, put you a plan of action together to elevate from where you at if you don't want to be there. And be willing to go through that drought or that gap and move on faith that you're going to get to a better level so you can take care of you and yours. Because this industry, music-wise, these corporations, these businesses, they don't care about us, money. If they cared about us, when Bernie Sanders introduced the work week of being 32 hours, he wouldn't have to fight to get that pay. Because I think everybody in the United States on America would agree that that would be beneficial. Can you imagine sometime you see your counterpart, your lady or your man But I see all men in here, so I'll say your lady, or your father, or your mother, come home from work and they dog ass tired, while they're making a living, but they're not making a killing. Normally, the motherfucker who's making the most do the least. You hear me? Normally, the one that's making the most does the least. They come in late and they leave early. They don't get they fingers dirty. But they look at you like, work hard, one day you're going to get where I'm at. Well, I lived long enough to know hard work and dedication does pay off. But you better be building something for you and yours. That if that job come tell you one day you stink, get your funk ass on. You don't lose your mind. You don't feel like the world gonna end because you ain't employed over there no more. You always have you something that you control. Rather it be one stream, two streams, three streams, or four streams. Over here at the Trio Cast, I like to suggest that you have you about 6 or 7, or 4, 5, 6, or 7 streams of revenue and income. You hear me? But this week, I want y'all to stay positive, my nigga. Don't let nobody rattle you. Don't let no whack ass, bullshit ass, weak coworker rattle you. Don't let nobody on a highway of life in traffic rattle you. Don't let nobody in your household rattle you. Stand firm as being a man, as being a man of God, as being somebody that's true. Stand firm on that and have the faith that true niggas will get rewarded. Don't have envy in your heart. Replace that. Ask God, God, could you remove the envy out my heart and replace it with faith that I will get my slice of the pie, that I will have abundance and be able to take care of myself and my family and others? Would you do that for me, God? You told me you're fool with me because you're cool with me. Long as I lean on you, long as I give it to you. And I'm going to walk by faith, not by sight. Y'all going to have a good week, my nigga. Y'all going to have a good week. You know what I'm saying? And if it don't go so good some days, don't you go to that liquor store needing a drink. Don't you pick up no kind of mind-altering situation. I want you to face it. Because there's always lessons, right? Just like that Pimp C's UGK Posse flashing across the screen, there's always a life lesson flashing right before your eye. But if you too fucked up, you might miss the writing on the wall. If you too buzzed, you too drunk, you too high, you too full of envy, you too full of anger, you're dwelling in the past and you causing yourself stress. While you stressing, you're going to miss your blessing. Boy, I'm working on a song right now. It's coming straight from the helm. It's coming straight from the helm. If you want me to give y'all a little sample, I fool with y'all because I'm cool with y'all. If you want me to give you a little sample before I go, put a thumbs up in the chat. Because I fool with y'all because I'm cool with y'all. I'm willing to do that. But it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's something that I ain't never wrote before that I'm going to put out on all my platforms like every other record. It's something I ain't never put out before. but I'm gonna put it out. And give me that thumbs up. I'm gonna let y'all get a little earful. And it's taken me a minute to put it out because I want to put it out with perfection. Because it's one of none. I wouldn't call it a gospel song. I would call it a spiritual song. Now, me setting it up telling you that it's a spiritual song, I know you're probably feeling like, oh man, easy than lay there, you understand, and became a gospel gangster. But let me see if this is it. Let me see if I got it. I love it. I love it. But it look like it ain't playing. I don't think, it ain't time to reveal it. It don't want to play. It must not be time to reveal it because it don't want to play. Let me see. Let me see, homie. If it don't play this time, it must not be time to reveal it. But it featured me and homie Billy Cook again. And he took it there. I want to let y'all hear it, but it ain't loading up. Well, I guess we're going to have to wait on. I guess we're going to have to. I tried, baby. I tried to give y'all a little sneak peek. But something happening. I guess y'all going to have to wait. It's cold, though, man. It's one of the most coldest inspirational songs I ever encountered. I ever wrote. But yeah, it's tripping. It don't even want to play. So I'm going to take that as a note to stop trying because it don't want to play. And I'm going to leave that alone. But I want you boys to have a good night, man, and take care of y'all business. It's grown man business, as y'all know, always over here. I'm your boy.
Rap City back in the streets once again. We popping it off like this a lot in 2006. So be clear and be ready. All right, so now check it out. It's my honor today to be with two of the hardest cats in the game, man. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. UGK, we in Texas right now. Port Arthur, all right? So now look, man, there's a lot going to be popping up today. It's going to be a classic episode in the making, all right? Get the tape decks ready. We'll be back with Rap City, UGK. All right, so Rap City, man, we back right now, right here, Port Arthur, Texas, man, to find out what it's all about right here. You know, I've heard the music for so many years and everything, but now I'm getting a chance to actually come through with the Underground Kings and find out exactly what Port Arthur's all about, man. So,
yeah, man,
what's
you know
going
what I'm
on
talking about, man? It's the city of the serve, man. You know what I'm saying? The home of the sleigh ride, down Henley, where it all began, man. You know, everybody talking about it, but, man, it started right there, man. Right on this street, man. We right in 7th. In Texas, we're talking about South Texas Avenue, man, where it really goes down, man. You know what I'm saying?
Tattoo right here, that's where the arrow point to. You see right there, that's PAT food, Short Texas point right here, that's where we at right now.
Already, okay. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. J. Will D. Ray, you know what I'm talking about? It's really going down. Coach Queen, we love you, baby.
Right. What's happening on the corner right over here, man?
Oh man, you know, slanging and whatnot, you know, this was a very, what we call in Texas, the cut. Nowadays, people call it the trap or the corner, the D spot, no spot, whatever you want to call it. But I mean, boys, we right here on that corner, this corner here. You used to sell hamburgers right here in this little spot. You used to have a little preacher, he was a Pentecostal cat, set up shop right on the corner over there. He stand on the soapbox about 2 in the morning and just, condemn us all. For being sinners and whatnot. A lot of things you see, Muni's Cafe behind you. That used to be where the older players would come hang out like a lounge or whatever. Freeman's Liquor Store used to be right here behind you. It just, at one point, man, there was a lot of prosperity on this street. And slowly, you know, like I say, when industries move in and out of cities and shit, especially small towns, man, people get forgotten and eventually it kind of turn to drugs, man. God City, man. But that's why we represent PA so hard, man, because it's a town that you know, they try to forget about us down here. You know what I'm saying? That we refuse to let it happen. We're not going to let this city or the people in the city go to waste. You know what I'm saying?
Rap City right back at you. Your boy Mad Links with UGK today. Port Arthur, Texas is where we posted up at. So told us about the beginnings, you know, UGK out here right in Port Arthur.
You know, started in the high school days, you know what I'm saying? Being from a small town like this, there ain't too many options. If you ain't hooping, or if you ain't busting 1,600 on the sack, you're probably just gonna be in the city just trying to make it day to day. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta try to represent for who, you know, for where we are and the type of people we represent for. So basically, back then, you know, we were just speaking on what was going on in the city, like what was going on in this neighborhood, west side of PA, right here on 7th and Texas, boys were putting it down, you know. Talking about 87, 88, 89, you know, that's when it hit my city, in case you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about crack cocaine, you know what I'm saying? It flooded my neighborhood like it flooded everybody else's neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? You know, we got projects and, you know, low-income houses and all that, you know, places where boys got to try to take opportunities, you know, into their own hands and whatnot. So, you know, we represent that. That's what we speak for, man. You know what I'm saying? Boys off the block. And it turned out that the world is a ghetto. You know what I'm saying? The same thing going on in the hood of PA, going on in everybody's hood. And as we represented our hood, other hoods stood up and recognized.
All right, there it is. We're going to be back with more Rap City Mad Links, UGK right here in Port Arthur, Texas, man. Y'all be safe.
Boy, he's a lead. Say, man.
What it do, baby?
Ray.
What's up?
Ray T.
What's up, baby?
We was in front of that racetrack.
Yeah, man.
Was them niggas talking about going half on a black?
Man, that shit was crazy,
Come
man.
on, man. Half on a black man. God damn! It's some fucked up times, you better stay on your grind. It's some fucked up times, you better stay with your nine. It's some fucked up times, you better stay on your grind. It's some fucked up times, you better stay with your time. Yeah, you gotta get yours, and I gotta get mine. Yeah, you gotta get yours, and I gotta get mine. Yeah, you gotta get yours, and I gotta get mine. Get rich, fuck trying, I ain't trying down. On these streets trying to get it, ain't nothing for the free. If you transact with me, you gon' have to pay a fee. Money short, money long, money stashed away at home. If he fat on his ass, that mean his money all gone. Everybody say they good, they just mean that money tight. You see me, I chase paper all day and all night. The homeless rate on the rise, damn near to the sky. How you got 2 degrees and you working pie? See the system fucked up, why don't they put some more paper? Boys starving in the hood pulling capers. Jacking cappers fake, rappers fake, trappers all of that. You can leave with your lies, but you better not come back. Shots fired on the block, that's just a normal demonstration. Niggas broken, niggas mad, that's just a sign of frustration. Here you come showing up like you just hit the lotto. Right cross, hit his jaw, across his head with the bottle. It's some fucked up times, you better stay on your grind. It's some fucked up times, you better stay with your nine. It's some fucked up times, you better stay on your grind. It's some fucked up times, you better stay with your time. Yeah, you gotta get yours, and I gotta get mine. Yeah, you gotta get yours, and I gotta get mine. Yeah, you gotta get yours, and I gotta get mine. Get rich, fuck trying, I ain't trying dying. Everybody say they ballin' and they actin' like they own. Knowing damn well niggas bodies broke as wishbones. You see me, I stay grinding, nigga, brain sleep
comes to get mine. I'm a beast in the streets and a monster on the grind. Steady mashing for the cash, no nickels, no dimes. Till my Fleetwood lack, let the seats on recline. Got my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
It's some fucked up times, you better stay on your grind. It's some fucked up times, you better stay with your nine. It's some fucked up times, you better stay on your grind. It's some fucked up times, you better stay with your nine. Yeah, you gotta get yours and I gotta get mine. Yeah, you gotta get yours and I gotta get mine. Yeah, you gotta get yours and I gotta get mine. Yeah, rich, fuck trying, I ain't trying, dying. It's some fucked up times, you better stay on your grind. It's some fucked up times, you better stay with your nine. It's some fucked up times, you better stay on your grind. It's some fucked up times, you better stay with your nine. Yeah, you gotta get yours and I gotta get mine. Yeah, you gotta get yours and I gotta get mine. Yeah, you gotta get yours and I gotta get mine. Yeah, rich, fuck trying, I ain't trying, dying.
Boy, he's elite. Mama's color down here. Mama West. Mama West. It came out good. It came out nice. You already know what it is. Triple X.